Alright guys, so welcome back to our channel, and for today I just want to give you some updates with what's happening now here in our garden. And for today I am just probably gonna give you some updates with my roses and dahlias. So first up, I'm showing you now, this is what we had, what's happening with my eustacia vi, and it's starting to look a bit bushy now. And this one as well, this is my Gabriel oak, and of course one of my most awaited, and I'm really hoping that this one will also do well this season here in our garden. This is Hokey Pokey by Matthews Roses. And Cece is just there. I don't know what is he seeing. He's been looking a bit, I don't know, in fight mode. His fur is a bit like, it's like he's having a bit of goosebumps. I don't know why. But I still have this issue with the rats. Look at that. Look at this. They've been really digging the tulips. Look at that. Oh, I'm really feeling a bit sad now because almost all of the tulips, I think, in this side, especially this side, now all gone and eaten by the rats. Look, there's another hole there, and there's another one here. So I don't know, I already put some rat bait underneath and it's still happening. And by the way guys, so now I have planted my fairy tale magic, aka Bliss Parfuma, in this part of our garden. So I'm just really hoping that it will be doing well this season. And yeah, I just can't wait to see this one bloom here in our garden. And the earth angel has now been moved to this part of our garden. So I now have two earth angels here. So this is the big one that came from where I planted the Bliss Parfuma. And now I am imagining to have some whitish pink. Hey, stop eating. Stop eating my. Stop eating that. Stop eating that. You have your catnip there. Why are you eating? Hey, stop eating that. Hey, hey. See, he is now eating. Hey, nasty boy. Nasty boy. Nasty boy. Nasty boy. Look at him. Hey. He's been eating all of this catnip. I already planted some catnips there so that they can eat it. And now he's eating it, and I think, oh my god. Anyway, so now I'm really hoping that we will have these pink roses here coming from my earth angel, and then on top of it we have the red roses coming from my delmillion. So that's, hopefully we'll see lots of flowers this season from my earth angel. And then the other earth angel that was planted here is now replaced by Samantha Jean Rose. So the Samantha Jean Rose is another Matthews rose that that is similar, that looks very similar to Bliss Parfuma. So I just decided to have them planted both on this side with the same color, and of course to berry, showpiece berry, which is that one, and then yellow roses. Both, this one is actually like creamy with yellow center, almost similar color to Vanessa Bell. So this one is Wish Come True by Bob Matthews. And this one is my poet's wife, and this is my golden celebration. And going that side, behind those hydrangeas, I actually put some of these um, stones. These are the residue of our concrete wall, not really wall. It's like our concrete flooring. I think this one came. Oh, that one. No. Yeah, it came from there, from our front garden, because that front garden used to have some concrete flooring that starts from the main wooden gate going to our door, and we just destroy them and throw them actually over there. So I started um, collecting them once again and just line them up here just to give a bit of extension of this um, planting area where I have planted some of my dahlias. So what dahlias I have here? So I cannot really remember anymore what I have planted here, where I planted those. But what I do know is I have cafe au lait, and then I also have my red dahlia. I forgot the name of that one, but it's a red one. And then I also planted another seedling, a purple seedling. And then I also planted Sylvia. And then after Sylvia, I also planted a purple one. I think that purple dahlia is called Barbary Glamour. And then I believe I also planted some Wizard of Oz's here, just somewhere there. But yeah, so hopefully um, we'll see something nice growing here. I'm thinking of planting a yellow ball dahlia here or a yellow dahlia somewhere here, but let's see. I'm actually trying to. I'll probably have to dig some of my dahlias here. Let me just show you where I have planted my dahlias. Oh, by the way, I'll just show you also. I have planted my Gabriel oak in this pot and also there. And I just decided to remove all the leaves of my Gabriel oak because it started to, I don't know, maybe it was stress and it started to show lots of black spot. So I just decided to remove it. And over there, by the way, I planted another purplicious. I have another purplicious on that side, which is kind of bigger now compared to this one. Let me just show it to you. So that's the purplicious, and I also trimmed my Lady of Shalott here on both sides, and then at the center I have my Princess Alexandra of Kent. And I also have planted some of my six six hills Nepeta, six hills giant Nepeta, one there and one over that side. And let me just take you here as well. So I have oh, lots of lemons here, but some of the lemons are starting to um, look a bit. Yeah, I think they're starting to. I don't know if you notice, guys. I have lots of lemons there. Um, yeah, because they are a bit acidic. I thought it would be good for my hydrangeas, so I just put it there. And anyway, so I have lots of dahlias here. Luckily, my partner was um, very, very supportive of these dahlias. Even though these dahlias are planted under here, this lemon tree, some of them are still flowering during summertime. But I'm planning to maybe remove some of them here and just plant it somewhere where it's getting more sunlight. But otherwise, I think, yeah, I'm probably just gonna start digging them on Saturday and see how it goes. And I also have trimmed. Oh, look at these daffodils here. Mm, it's starting to bloom now. I also trimmed some of my roses here, so they're all set for summer. So hopefully we'll see some nice blooming roses here this summer. And also I have my Gertrude Jekyll's planted here. So yeah, I'm just hoping that we will see some Gertrude Jekyll blooming in this side of our garden, but maybe I'll move it somewhere else. Ah, look at this one. I have my pink ribbon that has one and only flower there. And I will just have to take you also on the other side of our garden. And right now I'm just showing you these Professor Einstein daffodils that are starting to bloom here. And some of my alströmerias. Look at that. I have some roses here as well. And look at this one. This is my Test of the Durbabills by David Austin. And look at that. In just one season, guys, look at that. It has grown like over 2 meters probably. Just one season. I had it last year. I ordered I ordered this one last year, and look at that one. It's starting to show some new leaves already. I ordered it last year and then planted it initially in the pot, but then I decided to just move it there. And some more nepitas here, Six Hills giant nepitas, and some of my roses here as well. And I'm still planning to rearrange this part of our garden. And by the way, here is my purple licious that is planted in here, the more matured one. And then yes. Okay, so I'll just take you here as well. Just want to show you this, my standard roses. This is my mom, Bliss Parfuma, my sweetheart, Bliss Parfuma, and my mom. They are now starting to show some new growth coming, but my this is my The Pilgrim by David Austin. Still no signs of new growth. This one has been there since the middle of winter, so it's not really the new growth I'm hoping for. But anyway, that's fine. And my Princess Alexandra of Kent, my other Princess Alexandra of Kent, is planted here, and yeah, I'm just really hoping that this one will bush up and be the nice Princess Alexandra of Kent rose I've been wanting to have. And yeah, hopefully it will do well in this urn. And yeah, moving on, I have Utersen, and this Utersen has been here for, I think this is its third season now here in our garden. I thought this is a climbing rose, but it never really seems like to be a climbing rose, although it produces lots of nice orange color roses. It's a bit fragrant, but I don't think this is a climber. I don't know, it's just not the climber I'm expecting to have. And the Pride, one of my newest roses here, now planted in this spot. And look at this one, my showpiece champagne. It's been here for I don't know how many days now, probably 8 days. Maybe have a look at my last upload, my recent upload plus 3 days, because when I did film that, this this rose has been blooming for 3 days already. So yeah, and today is what day is it today? Today is August 13. August 13, is it? Yeah, I think so. It's August 13. Is it? Let me just check if it's August 13. Yes. And I think I should probably, no, I just leave it as it is there. That's the last flower anyway, so it shouldn't struggle because I just moved it here as well last month. So let's see what happens. And then I have my chip and dale here, which I also trimmed. So hopefully this chip and dale will produce some new growth down here as well, since this one is getting some morning sun anyway. So there's no excuse. And then I have my sweet Juliet, which is this one that has this long stem here. And there's another one down there. So yeah, let's see what happens. And my dad rose, which is a nice yellow fragrant rose from Bob Matthews or Matthews Roses, and my grandma also from Matthews Roses. My other hydrangeas are here, and that is a combination of limelight. Oh my god, I don't know what Sissy is doing. I think he may destroy these roses. My god, this rose, this climbing rose, by the way, is the sympathy rose that is now starting to show some new growth. And I don't know. Hey, 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 I, hey, 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 look at him. Look at him. He's so looking naughty and playful tonight. But anyway, let's leave him alone. And look at this. By the way, this is the new project that I did here in our garden. And I think I showed this one on my last video. So yeah, I think I probably just explain what I have in here. I thought, well, initially I was thinking of starting to change some of the roses I have here, but I thought, just leave it, just give it one season and see what happens. But what I have in here is my showpiece lipstick, showpiece orange, tranquility, and wild eve, the smallest one down there. Then this white one, this is my candy turf or iberis. Iberis, I think is that's how you pronounce it. So these are the nice ones. So it's like I don't know, this is it looks like it's giving a bit of lobelia vibe, but yeah. And then I have this blue, almost blue color, blue purple color Nemesia. I don't know the name of this one. It was just some assorted ones I saw somewhere, and unfortunately this is the only one I saw. If I see another Nemesia that has this kind of color, I'm also gonna get that one. And then another six hills giant Nepitas down here. So just imagine, guys, having another Nepita in this side of our garden. So I really can't wait. And yeah, then by the way, this one, this is, I believe, some sort of weed I heard in some parts of Mediterranean in Europe, and it's now here in New Zealand. And I just saw this one growing in some vacant lot near our place, and I thought I should just pull it and then planted it in here. I hope I got the right one actually, but it looks like this is this one. So this one is called Ting. So I just put the name there because I forgot the name of this one. But this one has a nice purple flower. And I thought it's a nice plant to be planted together with my roses. And I have another one planted down there. And it seems like it's not a very demanding plant. And I just really want to fill our garden with some purple flower fillers next to the roses because I just think any purple, tiny little purple flowers together with the roses, whatever color of roses you have, I think it's always a good combination. Yeah, anything that is tiny, that is purple, pink, or white, and you put it together with the roses, I just think it's always a good combination of colors. So I just thought that's why I have all of these colors lined up here. And I think that will be all for today, guys. I'm probably gonna give another update in a couple of days since it's gonna be weekend soon, and as mentioned, it's August 13 today, and I still have lots of things actually to update you about. And Cece is just looking a bit aggressive, really, tonight. And this is another David Austin rose that I have in here. I think you cannot see it anymore because it's already dark in here. That's why I'm starting to say goodbye. But anyway, just last rose update. This is my LD Braithwaite, and I'm really planning not to cut this one and just leave it here. And I just want to see the difference between a rose that you pruned and the rose that I will not prune. And this is the only rose I'm gonna leave without being pruned here in our garden. And see, let's see what happens. See, there are lots of branches from my LD Braithwaite. And yeah, I just want to find out and see it for myself whether pruning it or not pruning it will do any good or not. Let's see. Alright guys, again, thank you very much for watching this video. And as you can see, um, the lawn is starting to have a bit of a thicker grass here, so I will be doing the lawn mowing this weekend. And again, thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions about the roses, the dahlias that I have in here, especially on this blog, please feel free to leave your comment in the comment section down below, and I will be glad to answer all of your questions. Alright guys, the weekend is coming. I may have some new plants here in our garden, but hopefully not anymore because almost every week the past 3 months, I think, I've been buying almost every week some new plants here in our garden. I think that's enough. Let's just wait for winter and see what happens. And I really hope and pray that the rats will stop bothering my tulips. Alright guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you again on my next one. Bye for now.